How to get rid of hickeys, secret methods. Before we start to see the different ways to get rid of hickeys, it is much better to study these tips and warnings at first. It is preferred that you don't get hickeys at all or get and give them where they won't be easily found. Usually, hickeys will fade naturally in a couple of days to a week. There is no sure way to get rid of one other than waiting, so try to minimize and hide its appearance as much as you can. If someone notices your hickey, play it off. The excuse of the home appliance burn is common, but it doesn't work because a burn and a bruise look nothing alike. Try a different excuse, one that would cause a bruise, as you got hit with a ping-pong ball or other projectile. People in all probability won't believe you, but at least it's plausible. Some believe in the toothpaste method. Apply a layer of dentifrice to the hickey, and when it stops tingling in a few minutes, remove the toothpaste with a warm washcloth. The peppermint stimulates circulation, serving to interrupt down the clot. Wait 24 hours and repeat if necessary. You'll see better results if you can do this as soon as possible. Another method is to rub the negative end of an alkaline battery on it firmly for a minute or two. It's not perfect, but it is much better than nothing. Take care. Applying too much pressure as in the following methods to the hickey will cause the blood to go away but can leave a lasting bruise. These bruises usually have a light green forged and square measure a lot of humbling than hickeys. Wrap ice cubes in an exceeding towel to create a compress. Never apply ice directly to a hickey. Then remove it if the cold becomes too painful. You can get trauma if it's too cold, or if you hold it on for too long. Be careful, if someone suggests a hickey cure that sounds dangerous, don't try it. Use common sense, a hickey isn't a big deal. Tried and tested methods. The one most trusted answer to how to get rid of a hickey fast is the ice cube method. In the first 24 hours, try applying ice to the hickey as many times as possible at regular intervals. What the ice does, it reduces arterial blood flow and thus reduces the redness and the swelling that makes hickeys prominent. But if you want to know how to get rid of a hickey quick, remember not to apply ice cubes directly on the spot. Instead, put some ice cubes in a towel and use it as a compress. Rubbing it in a circular motion is how to get rid of hickeys fast. Getting rid of a hickey with a spoon is also a quick and effective method of getting rid of hickeys on your neck in minutes. Want to know how do you get rid of a hickey real quick? Use your toothpaste. Yes, it is as simple. Apply a layer of toothpaste over the hickey and let it remain till it stops tingling. You can wipe it off with a warm washcloth after 10 minutes or so. Your simple deodorant is also an effective cure of a hickey. Like the toothpaste, spray the deodorant on the hickey for some time and wash it off after 10 to 15 minutes. Another method people swear by when asked about how to get rid of a hickey is the toothbrush or comb method. You need a stiff bristled toothbrush or a comb and need to lightly brush the hickey and the area around it with gentle strokes. Remember not to press too hard as it can make a hickey worse. After you have repeated this process for about 15 minutes, the discoloration will spread. If none of these methods is satisfying answers to your question on how to get rid of a hickey, the best way perhaps is to hide it. Wear a turtleneck sweater or a scarf. Hiding the hickey under clothing is the foolproof answer of how to get rid of a hickey. To get rid of hickeys fast, you need to do the following steps immediately. You can cover the hickey. Wear a turtleneck, scarf or collared shirt or blouse according to the weather. If your hair is long, you can style it to hang it over the hickey. Check the position of the covering agent from time to time to ensure that it still hides the hickey. Take an ice pack. Apply it to the hickey as soon as possible after you had received it. You can do this by wrapping some ice in a towel. Use pre-frozen ice packs or put a spoon in the freezer for just a few minutes. Hold the cold compress to the skin gently for about 20 minutes. You can remove the compress for several minutes and then apply it again, if you feel that is not comfortable. Another famous method is to conceal the hickey with makeup. The most effective is green tinted concealed, as it's designed to negate red skin tones. Apply a foundation. It should be a little lighter than your skin tone. You can apply it directly on and all around the hickey. This way it's not obvious you're concealing something. Try an eyeshadow that's lighter than your skin tone if sans concealed. Take care. This method is the most painful one, but it had proven very effective as a fast way to get rid of hickeys. Use a coin. First, stretch the skin flat by pulling away from the hickey on two opposite sides. Then, use the sting of an oversized coin to scrape the skin. Use the coin just like the hickey was butter on toast, and spread outward. The only difference is that you must press quite hard as you can, but not so that you break the skin, bleed or hurt. This method pushes the excess blood which has escaped from the capillaries out of the surface skin. Of course, there will be redness from the scraping, but it will go away much faster than a hickey. Another method is to put a spoon in the freezer for a few minutes. Apply pressure and slide the spoon on the hickey. Both the pressure and coldness will help disperse the blood that has formed. You may need to repeat freezing the spoon because a warm spoon is useless. You must use a lot of pressure with the spoon, but you should see results over a few minutes of doing this. Use a stiff bristled toothbrush or a comb, lightly brush the hickey, and the area around it. But what this do? This method breaks up the blood clot and gets the circulation going again. Apply this for around 15 minutes. Of course, the redness and swelling will spread. But don't worry, this will be less obvious after about 15 minutes. Depending on the magnitude of your hickey, you can repeat the above steps. This method may work or it may just spread the discoloration a bit. Please note that pressing too hard can make it worse. (7) You can apply heat to a hickey that lasts more than a couple of days. Saturate a wash rag in quandary, wring it out, and hold it to your skin for several minutes. If necessary, reheat the washcloth with more water. 8. Healthy foods. It is found that a healthy diet can help any bruise heal more quickly. To apply this method you need to increase your intake of vitamin P, which is called bioflavonoids. The different foods which contain significant amounts of bioflavonoids are lemons, green peppers, broccoli, and rose hips. Bioflavonoids protects the capillaries, keep them strong, and prevent them from bleeding. The converse of this equals a hickey. Use vitamin K cream. Note that aloe vera and vitamin E don't hurt either. Vitamin K helps resorb the blood stuck close to the surface of the skin that causes the looks of a hickey. Increase your intake of the fat-soluble vitamin by feeding inexperienced unifoliate vegetables, like spinach, inexperienced cabbage, kale, Swiss chard, greens, broccoli, tomatoes, also as exceptional meats like liver. 9. The method of Arnica salve. Arnica is a herbal salve that helps you to reduce swelling and can minimize the appearance of a hickey with the time. But note that some people claim witch hazel will shorten hickey healing time. Subscribe our channel for future videos. Visit our website holisticmeaning.com for more informative articles.